Now, recently, this year, 2023, I've traveled nearly 6 times and different part of the world, and I get to meet a lot of new people who work in the hospitality industry. Now, these people love what they do. I can tell, obviously they work for bigger corporation, but also at the same time I have a team of 15 virtually all over the world, which allows me to understand how I've struggled managing people online, I've struggled creating system online, I've struggled even creating training systems online. But at the end of the day, you can find talents who enjoy hospitality industry in general. I've got my team members, some of the team members are actually studying hospitality in Nepal right now, and they are a part of my team. They really understand guests. They really understand the guest behavior. They might not have what we do, the marketing and advertising background, but because they understand, they've worked experience in a hotel before, all of a sudden their basically mindset aligns to what we're offering. Now, when you're running an Airbnb business, that's exactly what you need from your first employee or your first talent. So today, let's talk about the power of global talent. So quite recently, I've had three of my clients who has currently gone and hired their first talent. 2 from Philippines, 1 from Bangladesh, and you know what, they've gone from being time poor to being time rich right now, right? And we in GrowYourBnb started talking about power of global talent. These are the people who have, honestly, I can tell you today, has an amazing knowledge on computer, but doesn't have enough knowledge on operational of Airbnb business. Now, firstly, let's think about just the power of global talent. Right now, you could just literally go into 2 or 3 different websites. So you've got Upwork, you've got Fiverr.com, and you also have potentially online.ph. All of these 3 websites are quite keen on actually allowing freelancers from different part of the world, and you connect to different. Now, I probably used different people from Fiverr before, helping me support on different stages of my business. Eventually, I started hiring in Nepal. I've got a lot of team right now. We're in 15, moving into 16 people in the team. And these are people who are very core aligned with my brand message. They work along GrowYourBnb. They put the message across GrowYourBnb. The person who's actually editing this video right now lives in Nepal too. Now you can see the power of global talent. I can easily go and hire somebody in the UK, but if I look at the cost involved in hiring in the UK versus finding a global talent who's got as good as knowledge around creating videos, editing videos, and I'm so grateful for my team who sit down and actually put a lot of effort to put something like this together for you guys to watch. And this is purely by understanding how to find global talents, how to bring those global talents, and then start thinking about how to identify those talents and bring it to your business while creating a system. So now let's talk about identifying global talents, I think, or the right person for your business. See, one thing I've always said to any Airbnb operator is if you've got 2 units and you've got, let's say you're making easily £1,000 net profit per unit, that's £2,000 a month. I think the first thing you've got to look at is, apart from your system, is there people in the business. Now, they don't have to come in and work full-time for you. It could be them just working 4 hours a day, which is still good enough. But when you think about how much time you've got back in terms of guest communication, it could be system in the business, it could be them literally sitting down on all your OTAs, your channel manager, and making those daily changes that you don't have time, or even sitting down and actually creating a plan for the next 2 weeks on what the calendar looks like and what can it be done to start making changes. You'll find amazing results out of that. Now, finding the right talent all goes back to the core of your business. What are you looking to achieve? What are you exactly looking to achieve from the business? Because are you looking for time freedom? Are you looking for financial freedom? Or are you looking for location freedom? Like some of our clients, they've scaled so much, they do not have location freedom right now with their Airbnb business, because they need to be in certain position or certain location to obviously cater their properties. So you need to really understand, and that will allow you to hire someone either locally or globally. Now, I can today tell you, after hiring 15 people, I have definitely learned a lot about mastering and managing the remote talent, right? And one of the conversation I have again and again with different operators all over the world, especially my clients in the UK, is what are the 5 things that takes time again and again in the business, and how do you give it to the right talent? But also, how do you make sure that they are doing the things better than you are, because now they're just solely focused on that 5 tasks for you, and they don't have to worry about like you do, which is worry about people, sales, financial, operational, your properties, your guests. You're doing everything. Whereas if they are only doing that 5 tasks, they've got to do it better than you. Now, it all goes back to how you manage them remotely, because you're not in the office. I always say to my team, we're not in an office, in a room, sitting together and working. So we need powerful communication. One of the things I've realized is when we have powerful communication between me and the team, we all align in the same brand message. We do exactly the same work. Slightly goes down on communication, all of a sudden the brand messages goes all over the place. The work doesn't get delivered as well. So what I've realized, and probably 3 of my key favorite tools right now, firstly is daily reporting. Actually an hourly reporting from my team, because every time my team sets me an hourly report, I then go back into the business and understand what's happening, how I can help my team, how me and the team can do better things together within that hour and actually have the best return on investment. The second thing are the tools, things like Slack, Google Drive. Love that, because they're the 2 tools that I've really maximized within my team members, and we constantly communicate, we constantly share ideas. Sundays they have a massive meeting on Zoom. They are the things. Now when I started when I hired only 1 person, so I did that 1-to-1. Today we do it with a team of 15, and that's exactly the same process. If you have something set it for once, you then, when you start hiring more talent in the business globally and remotely, you don't have to worry about the system. You let the system to work. Look, hiring a global talent, one little thing, guest customer satisfaction. Even if you focus on that. Now, one of the example I want to give you is within this hire process, they can work in your marketing side of the business, they can work on a guest communication, they can work on a lead generation, they can do so many things. But personally for me, with my bigger clients, once they've hit over 10 units, I've told them the reason they need to hire them or hire the global talent is just for guest satisfaction. What it allows you to do is, when you don't have time to follow up with the guest, have good communication with the guest, all of these things, your talents and your employees can do it for you, which means all of clients, your guests will always love the fact that you're checking up on them, you're helping them, you're guiding them in the right way. But also that guest feedback is another guest gold, because you then be able to create something for the next guest, which is going to give you the better credibility, but also the best feedback. Look, lastly, cultivating a global Airbnb brand with a global, talents around you. I think one of the things I'll realize today when I sit down with my team is, although we come from different part of life, different country, we're in a different time zone. Our clients are in Dubai, Australia, UK. We are all working aligned for the same brand goal, right? And all of a sudden, how I feel today is we've created a global business rather than just a local business serving clients just within the UK. We're so blessed. Like I can today say we've worked with clients in Bondi Beach. I look at it and I'm go, oh my God, that's the property we worked in. I look at Dubai and I go, oh my God, look at London, Shoreditch, Chelsea. It's amazing how lucky we are today that we get to work with it. And eventually, I think hiring and incorporating global talent is the best way to move forward in 2023. We do not need offices, guys. Look, if you're running an Airbnb business, once you hit that second or third, you've got to start interviewing people. You've got to understand investing on people so that you learn to create a system. You learn a program in a system that you can fit talents. Doesn't matter what part in the world they are. You know, it could be India, it could be Nepal, it could be Philippines. Whatever fits right for you can be done easily, especially with the internet world. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this series around hiring global talent. Like I said to you, I can't thank my team enough right now, who in Nepal are one of the best team for me, and I know it's the best team in Nepal right now, especially the way we work, the way we deliver client results. Look, as a business, there's always challenges. There's always, difficulties around managing people. When I wake up in the morning, there's 15 people. Out of that, if 3 people says, hey, I can't come into work because of this, all of a sudden I've got to now delegate those tasks within the business to somebody else. But at the end of the day, we still work towards our clients' results. And I'm very, very fortunate. One thing I've done in the business, and if you are a GrowYourBnb client, you would know this, is we reply to our clients in working hours. We reply to clients in less than 30 minutes if you work with us. So if you're a customer of ours and you need a support, my WhatsApp support team responds to you in less than 30 minutes. And do you know what? That itself, if you go to GrowYourBnb's Trustpilot review, and I'll actually put some here, you'll see all my team and all my pretty much my clients are mentioning my team within. It's not just about peers and has done this, it's all about the team's done the work, and I've just come in and helped the communication get better within the business. So guys, I hope you enjoyed another GrowYourBnb video. I would love you guys to do one thing. If you've got a portfolio just from 3 to 5, please reach out to us if you're looking to hire someone. If you're really looking to grow, we'll love to help you and consult you, grow your brand, and eventually make you the best investment area, best short-term rental brand. And thank you so much for watching another GrowYourBnb video.